You were always on my mind. Look at that, it's almost 10 p.m. Here I am yet again in the car. It's not that I haven't moved. I've actually gone about and done a bazillion things today, and I've got one more video to push out, to reach out to you, to say come on in and be resourced. Yeah. Why do I care so much about this, right? I think I've said it time and time again. I just know that if you're watching this video, what is it? It's 10 o'clock right now. Who knows? Maybe you'll catch it really early. You're probably one of those people at this point in time, if you're catching this, you're trying to maybe numb yourself from it. Actually trying to, kind of just avoid what's really going on, maybe. It's really scary when you actually have to look at it and confront and think to yourself, I'm probably just treading water. I'm barely treading water. In fact, if I actually really stop and do something about this, I may crash completely. True? So here's my philosophy. I've had a question, how long time commitment will it take? And I know I've thought about this, right? When you feel like exhausted and you're burning out and you're thinking, I really just have no time. I totally understand it. How much time commitment? The thing is, time commitment, 30 to 45 minutes a week at most. Because here's the thing, it's the freedom for you. The people who did the course with me last year basically caught on to the things that they needed and implemented straight away. I'm an action taker. That's my strength. I bring complex situations down into actionable steps because I'm always asking the question, how do you make this simple? How do you automate this? Usually, how do you delegate this as well? And so what you gain is clarity, what you gain is freedom, what you gain is permission. Can I just say that? Sign up for the course and you actually get permission to actually say, I'm just going to stop for a minute and just do the one thing that today's module is sharing with me. I usually will present with you with a plethora of things that you can choose, but you can choose just the one thing for you. You go and try it out. You get a sense of what it feels like. You gain from the 1 minute, you probably gain 5 minutes, and it goes like that. The incredible thing for me is for the people that did the course last year with me, and I've tracked them and I've watched what they've been doing, I just hear the language and I'm like totally buzzed because I can see how the thinking has infused. Okay, so burnout work, oh my gosh, are you sick of hearing me say burnout? I wish I could come up with a different word, but that is the word that we have. It's not like changing clothes. It's like getting a blood transfusion. Oh, I like that. It's not like changing clothes. Hey, Kathy. It's like getting a blood transfusion, right? If you've ever been low on iron, that's me. Actually, true story. I actually once probably had a near-death experience, lost a lot of blood, and was totally incapacitated for months, right? And couldn't figure out what was going on. It took me a really long time to actually recover from that much loss of blood until I figured it out, and I thought, oh, I must still be in recovery mode. And then, did everything that I could and went and got medication, and really, what I really needed was strong iron supplements, and immediately felt the life just run through me. And that's what it is. It's like getting a blood transfusion, like your insides just get revitalized by things where you just try the one thing, you try the one thing, you just try the one thing, you just try the one thing. And so Resource Me 2020 isn't about piling a bunch of things on you to do. It's actually about actually getting a blood transfusion where you just do the one thing. Everything, what comes right in front of you, you grab it, you run with it. You ask whatever questions that you want of me during the 12 weeks. I was toying whether or not I should actually say this, but I figure it's pretty public, because if you call the practice and you want to book in to see me, you probably will get told, if you call a 1-800 number, you'll probably get told that my diary is closed, because basically I take in my burnout clients, my individual burnout clients, a couple of months beforehand, and then reserve some emergency spots, if you like, for if I can actually see people, if I can predict, like I've at least got a couple of appointments for there. It's booked out. My hourly fee is $350 a session as well. Resource Me 2020 at the group level is, I think, going I think it was bad. Up front, it's $497 plus GST. 3-month option, $197 for 3 months, right? That is far less than seeing me for 12 weeks of individual work. You get a lot more mileage because it's on tap, it's there. I'm committed to you for 3 months. You are my focus, to answer your questions, to work with you, to shape things that you have. I'm doing it even more differently than I did it last year. I'm chunking it down to even smaller sizes. Resource Me 2020. I'm actually going to keep the lines open because I'm having some last minute bookings coming in. I've been just checking the bookings coming in, and I can see that there's some people probably still waiting on the fence. I want you to have a blood transfusion. I don't want you to just change clothes. Get out of your work clothes, get into your pajamas or whatever. I really want you to have a blood transfusion, and I want you to feel alive the minute you start. The minute you start. So you can't not do this. You cannot not do this. It's so late, I can't make sense whether that sentence was correct. Basically, Nike, just do it. Resource Me 2020. The lines are open. I am going to keep it open until I see another few come in. Resource Me 2020. Nike, do it.